Hey guys, welcome back. Kind of getting on the last day of the month. This month's been kind of hectic. Had a bunch of stuff to do outside. I'm going to try to show you a little bit of that. It's real windy today. I think gusts were between like 25 and 30 miles an hour. It's been that way for the past few days, so it's been kind of miserable trying to do anything outside. But yeah, this month was with a doozy. We ripped the top of our carport off, and I'm starting to replace that with tin that we got from the barns out back. But I had to stop that because there's a big storm coming in tonight that's supposed to bring hail and a bunch of nasty stuff. And so I had to move my new truck that I got. Let me turn you around here. I don't know if you can see it, but I parked it in the very, very back barn. It's I got me a 1-ton dually, I think a 22 Chevy 3500. Just to pull that trailer. They're about to go to a job tomorrow, but for some reason locates aren't wanting to locate for me, so I had to push that off till Friday. But also you can see tarp come off the truck. I'm hoping that metal on the truck is thick enough that the hail tonight, if there is any, it won't damage it. But the main reason that coming on here today is because we did get some done on the Ratrod. And I'm probably not gonna like how, or y'all probably not gonna like how I did the brake lines, because I used self-tapping screws and made a few boo-boos on the front part. But I think I got it run where I like to have it, and then we'll run the fuel lines hopefully along with it. I'm not sure yet on that. But let me flip you around here and I'll give you kind of a go over of what we did. All right, I had to do one of these, but it wouldn't work with the clip that I'd ordered. And that's another thing though I'll get into in a minute. These clips took forever to get here, but I'll tell you the reason behind that in a little bit. Anyways, we got this hooked up here. This is tight. I didn't put any kind of brace or brackets here. I got one here underneath, and I'm running it under the frame till right here, and it goes over or under inside of it. Because if you remember, the cab sits right here, and that bed has that box that kind of inserts in here. So I can't have anything past this bolt sticking out. I mean, I can have something down here because it's not going to interfere, but right in here where I'd like to run it, it's probably going to be really tight. If not, it might crush that. So that's why I run it under it. We got the portioning valve here, and we ran the longest run up to here to the T. Now this T didn't have any kind of brackets or anything, or any kind of mounting hole, so I may get a different T. But right now it's about where I want it. Front cab mounts here, so I'm thinking that we may have to put a short piece and then come up, because I think this may be too far in. Or I could run it up, maybe, I'm not sure. Because this has to go to the master cylinder, and then this goes to the front. And we'll put a portioning valve somewhere up here for the front brakes, because they're discs. But you can see my boo-boos. Got 3 of them here. Probably gonna try to grind them down just a hair, and then put a little paint on them and blend them in a little bit. But I think the next step for me is to get the cab back on it, and then I can kind of see where this is going to come up and fit on everything up here. And with the cab on it too, I can still get underneath it and do brake line or fuel lines. I'm going to leave the bed off of it for now, just because there's so much to do back here. But that's about all we got done in October, because it's just been a real busy month. But yeah, not much has been done. I'm thinking that this winter may be a good chance for me to kind of get back into the flow of things and start coming out here more regularly and doing videos and such, because I think some of the projects we're on do a winter suspension, as they call it, and there'll be no work through the winter months. So gonna try to get as much as I can get before they do that. That way we're kind of setting good for the few months that I may not be able to work. But so far I like my new gig. It's been say tough, but about the bad part is we've been up about 2 hours away for the past 6 months, and just being away from the wife and kids on the weekends really stinks. But this job here is literally 30 minutes away from the house, so I'll be back every night, and that way I think maybe I can come out here a little bit more often because I don't have to pack as much, since I can come home and get what I need for the next day. So it kind of makes it easier. One thing about it, I'm going to show you what we did to the carport. I think it looks good. The wife wants me to paint it, but I'll probably end up painting it. So sorry about the wind, but let me flip you on here and I'll kind of show you what I've been doing. Used old tin from the barns out back, kind of overlapping them and tucking it under each other. I like this look, but she says it looks too rustic for her, so we're probably gonna paint it. And too, when it rains, it leaves orange on my truck, and I don't like that. But try to repurpose as much as we could. Most of these are warped, as you can tell, but I think that they're okay. Hopefully, I guess tonight will be a good test. And then over here is there's that way in, all the stuff we didn't use. And I think the kids are on me to take that stuff and, sorry about the wind, go to some concrete and try to build them a little tree house with it, which I think would be nice. I didn't have one as a kid, and I like to give them one. There's my trailer and the truck. Hopefully it doesn't get held on tonight, and hopefully that tin doesn't fly off either. I really need a shop, but anyways, also, I don't know if you can tell, but we did a little cleanup. I've took some things to Goodwill. I'm taking things to Goodwill. Got rid of a bunch of stuff here, donated it to a museum, and my sports cars I've had since I was a kid. I'm having them looked at, seeing what I can get for them. But put a shelf up there and redid my battery thing here, and finally got this cleared off. Need to go and get rid of all that, but I think it's starting to look better. Next time you see this, hopefully we'll have a cab sitting on it, and if I get that next month, I will be awesome, because we got about 11,000 foot of fence ready for us to build, and Thanksgiving coming up and holidays, so I'll be kind of tight trying to do anything. But I am going to get the cab on it here, hopefully within the next week or so, and then start buttoning up the back end, tightening everything, getting the shocks in, and redoing that bolt there with the right one, mounting the fuel pump, or not fuel pump, but the fuel pump is an external one. We'll mount somewhere, I guess on the frame, and have it run up to the front. But before too long, I think may try to bag the engine and just spray it down with some super clean or something like that. Just kind of get all the grease and nastiness off of it. We may think about painting it. We're gonna go with the International Harvester Red. I think that'd be kind of a neat look, especially with the zoomy headers, and I don't know, the green and the red probably look good together. If not, it'll be unique, I guess. I mean, that cab out there is different colors in itself, so, and the bed the same way too. But anyways, sorry about the lack of video this month, and kind of just lack of working on stuff, but I'm trying. Starting this new business has really been a learning curve, and a bunch of stuff that just takes up time, a bunch of monotonous stuff, and hopefully we'll streamline some of that and get it a more efficient way of doing things, and that way I can be out here more and get more stuff accomplished, because I'm wanting to get this on the road next year and take it to some car shows, hopefully. But anyways, thank y'all if you're new, and thank y'all if you've been with me since the beginning. I know past 6 months kind of dropped off the face of the earth, but I'm still around, and we're gonna get one of these done. Thinking if save up some money, I might actually take the body of the Bronco to a shop. I have an eyeball on the shop that I'm thinking about taking it to, or asking if they can even get it in. But they're in Shawnee, which isn't too far from here, and dropping that off and just telling them take their time. I still got a ton of stuff to do to the frame, so maybe it won't cost as much if they can take, you know, 6 months or so, or even a year if need be. But that's another thought I had rolling around in my head. But anyways, gotta get in and cook some dinner. So thank y'all for sticking out with me. I'm gonna try to have this up tomorrow, which will be Halloween, and I'm just gonna try to get out here more. I am really feeling the need to come out here. It's just try and clean up the property and run a business and kids and everything has just been kind of been shoved to the back. But I'm not done working on it. We're gonna get it done, and like I said, this winter hopefully we get here more often and really knock some things out with it. But if you're new to the channel, please stick around. I'm gonna still try to do once a month video uploads, and then if I can, I'll try to get in here more often, maybe with some shorter videos. But as you can tell, I can talk quite a bit about nothing. But anyways, again, thank y'all for all the support and all the new subscribers and people that's been with me for a while. I really appreciate it. And like I said, we'll get one of these done one of these days and enjoy it, and hopefully y'all can come to the car show and look at it and touch it and whatnot. But thank y'all again, and I'll see y'all next time.